Hey, you guys, we're here with Red Sebastian representing Belgium at Eurovision 2025. You're watching Blogovision AlteRock. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. It's been a dream of mine to be the representative of Belgium, and now it's finally happening, and it's so surreal. I can't even get my head around it, you know. It's so wonderful. Yeah.
At such a young age, it must be such responsibility on your shoulders.
Yeah, it's I mean, I've always dreamed of it, so it's really coming through right now, and I'm all here for it.
And did you develop this beautiful vocal range like at a young age, or did it come with years of vocal training and experience?
Well, I grew up listening to a lot of music, but at the age of 6, I discovered Whitney Houston and, Whitney, the voice. She's amazing. And I think she, I always say that she was my first singing teacher because I listened a lot to her and I tried to mimic things that she did. So, I mean, she has a very big range. She has those powerful belting notes. And through her, I also discovered, Mariah and Christina and Celine, who might be performing in Basel this year. I would be
Trust.
shook if it was. Fingers crossed, indeed. But yeah, growing up with those divas and those incredible voices really made me want to be a singer. And I went to like the music academy, and then after I graduated high school, I started studying at the conservatory in Ghent, where I got classes from Gustav.
Yeah, that's actually one of my questions. What are some of the lessons that he taught you? Is it about stage presence, like conceptual performances?
Yeah, well, he also has a very big range, and that was so wonderful for me to finally have a man with a similar tone and similar range teaching me, some techniques and stuff like that, and a healthy way of breathing through singing, and it was very helpful. And besides the techniques and all the technical stuff of singing, also the performing part, he played a huge part in my exploration. So yeah, it was very, very nice to have him as my teacher. And I think with like all those singing divas and like Gustav and Iberniz, my other teacher from the conservatory, and Rob, my other teacher. So I had three teachers. They all brought me so much, and I think throughout each one of them, I developed my range and got stronger vocals, and my technique got better. So I've been singing my whole life, and I think I yeah. I never shut up. I'm always singing, so yeah,
Wherever
it's
you go.
wherever I go.
Outdoors, in the lift, wherever you possibly
Yeah.
can. And this,
Especially the lifts, as you've seen in my music video.
I don't know, I cannot help it. My neighbors already called me like a Britney Spears. I just keep singing in the lift because you have all of it for yourself, right?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, and is the song Strobe Lights kind of experimental for you? Because the other songs in your repertoire, as I checked out, are more like ballads, romantic ballads. Are you planning to go on in this direction, the electro pop?
Well, that those ballads that I made were actually I made them throughout school. So I did it all myself, and it was like more exploring like what do I want to sing, what do I want to bring into this world as Red Sebastian. And it was very, very learningful for me, and a very good experience of creating it all. But I think Strobe Lights for me means like the rebirth of Red Sebastian, and really took another direction, as you said, like the electro pop, the good beats, and like the club banger. And I think I like it so much that people are going crazy on it, and dancing on it. And I really want to stay in that vibe. So with Strobe Lights, I really chose my new direction, and I'm taking off with Eurovision as the start, with it's
That's
a
true.
very big platform to have as your, your rebirth and your start. And maybe, because not a lot of people knew me before, but I'm very, very, very grateful that through Eurovision that I will reach a lot of new people, probably, possible new fans. So yeah.
Yeah, I think you're totally comfortable with I Love You in the ballad style. You sound a bit like Duncan Lawrence as well, you know. That's something you definitely shouldn't give up on. Keep moving in both directions. And did the stage name Red Sebastian appear recently too? Because I think it wasn't the name you performed under like 3 years ago, 4 years ago.
Well, I think it's been since 2019 that I created Red Sebastian, and it was because I was writing songs and it was always English, and my real name Sepahatamon isn't really easy pronounceable for a lot of
Yeah, you
other.
just said it, and I was like, how do you say that? Say that again.
So I went for a more international name because I always, had the ambition of crossing borders and going international with my music and uniting people from all over the world. So Red Sebastian really is more, feels more as my stage, my artist name, and an alter ego maybe also. So yeah, and it really came because I really like the color red, as you can tell.
Is Red Sebastian kind of filling in your everyday life now and everything in your room looks red?
Yeah, because I had some red clothes before Euro song in my closet, but now my closet is like completely red, and everything in my house is just like turning red. I even drive a red car.
Yeah.
It's all turning red. But for me, red is the color of love, of passion, of ambition, and that those are the things that I want to express on stage, that I want to really yeah, give to the people. And then also the little, inspiration from the Little Mermaid, where like Sebastian the Crab was really one of the characters of Disney that I related to.
So did
Um,
I. Such
yeah,
a character. Oh my God.
yeah, it all came together in my mind. And also Sebastian is not really far from Seppe from my real name.
Sure.
So it felt right creating that name. It feels like me. And I think if it feels right and it feels like me, then it's just right. And I couldn't, perform under another name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was Sebastian actually your favorite character in that cartoon, or did you tend to others?
Yeah, I mean Sebastian and also Ariel because
Hmm.
I was so much into fairies and mermaids as a kid, still am. It's really my those are really my favorite mythical fairy tale kind of creatures. But I am originally from like Austin, and that's the coast in Belgium, so I always had this special bond with the sea. So Sebastian the crab is really like I also have that, inspiration from it, and yeah.
And Eurovision is, of course, very much about visuals as it is about vocals. And many media say that staging in Belgium was already a whole package. There is nothing you need to change about it. Did you think the same with your management, or are you going to actually play on it a little bit and change the performance, maybe create a new concept on stage of Basel, Switzerland?
Well, I can't tell you much about the performance yet. I'm so sorry.
I know.
Um, but I will say that it will be one big party, and that it will have a lot of red elements. It will have a lot of strobe lights. Those are not really shockers, I think. But I will really get that underground club vibe to it in Basel as well. And we're, um, perfecting everything at the moment, and I'm rehearsing a lot. And I'm very, very, very happy with the results already. And I can't wait to show you all what we've been cooking up lately.
Yeah, I'm expecting some plot twist, definitely, but
I will tell you something. I mean, in the music video, there is a little hint to what I will bring to the stage in Basel. So,
we need to look closer. Right.
yeah.
Okay. And from serious questions to not such a serious ending to the interview, I like to finish the interviews with the last game. I will ask you some questions which begin with the last time you did something, and you just finish them however you like. Yeah. The last time I hurt myself.
Um, I'm a very clumsy guy, so I think yesterday I fell. I think, yeah,
Really?
yeah. So yesterday,
The last show I went to.
it actually I went to two shows that week, and it was Loreen
Mhm.
in Belgium, and also Glennis Grace, who did a tribute to Whitney Houston.
Wow, you really go to live shows a lot.
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
Well, it was a coincidence that it was two like in the same week, but I really enjoyed it. It was wonderful.
The last time I thought to myself, never again.
Wow, that's a difficult one. I hate traffic, and every time I take the car to go to the rehearsals or something, I'm like, okay, next time I'm going with the train because I can't stand the traffic. It's so, yeah, I really don't enjoy it and get frustrated easily by
Got
it.
you. Good. The last time I ate junk food.
Not so long ago. I'm trying to be healthy, but I do need my weekly, good, like a pizza or like some fries or something like that. So
We all need them from time to time.
a few days ago, I would say, yeah.
Okay. The last time somebody shouted at me.
Yesterday night, I was going for a drink with my friends, and there was someone who shouted, Red Sebastian! And I was like,
So more like shouted to me rather than at me. Okay.
okay.
The last time I exercised.
Yesterday morning, and I'm going to the gym tomorrow back again. So, and actually next to me on this side is my row trainer. So I'm
Right.
my rowing machine, and I'm getting in shape for Eurovision. Yeah.
You'd better. The last gift I got.
It's actually like my birthday gift. My birthday is on the 13th of May, the first semifinal. And my best friend already gave me a box, and it's called the Basel Surviving Box. And it's for my birthday, and it's standing right in front of me, and I can't open it yet. It's only for my birthday, so I'm really like
In
trying to.
anticipation. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, but it's hard, but it's so wonderful that she put it in a red box as well, and thought of it. Yeah, it's
Okay. Perfect. The last drink I had.
my tea, and it's actually
Oh, you're also a tea person?
my
Yes, I'm
Barbie
joining you
cup.
right here. Cool. The last beautiful thing I saw.
I would say the sun today, because Belgium is usually very rainy and very cloudy, but today is a beautiful day, so the sky and the sun are very pretty today. So I would say that. Yeah.
Perfect. The last Eurovision song I fell in love with.
Wow, the last one. From last year, maybe. Oh yeah, clean. We will rave.
Oh, I
I
loved it too. And what a
very
dancer.
yeah.
That's- And I know that at the end of the interviews, everybody asks you to sing a bit of your song. However, we would like our viewers to see a different side to you. I know that you love Christina Aguilera, as you said, and you performed her song Ain't No Other Man at Belgium's Got Talent in 2013.
Oh,
Can you sing a
okay.
bit of that for us?
Okay, maybe. Ain't no other man I can't stand. I'm next to you. Ain't no other man on the planet. That's what you do. You're the kind of guy I go find in a blue moon. You got soul, you got class, you got style with your badass. Ain't no other man but you. Alright, ain't no other man but you. Do your
This
thing.
is awesome. I'm
I
sure.
love that you asked me to sing a Christina song. Really
Oh, it
great.
gives so much pleasure to, any singer, obviously.
Thank you so much for your
Absolutely.
time and for the
Thank you
interview.
for the interview. You've been a sweetheart. Wish you the
I'll
best
see
rest of
you
the
in
day.
Basel if you are going there.
Not this year, but yeah, this year I'm skipping Switzerland. But next year, obviously, we'll be going for Eurovision. Maybe next year you will accompany next Belgian artist. Who knows?
Maybe if I win, you can come to Belgium, right?
Absolutely. I love Belgium and I try to visit it every other year if possible. It's one of my favorite places to go. And your Christmas market is nuts, like so amazing.
Thank you
Thank you
so
so
much for your
much. See you. Bye.